Lords and ladies, welcome to Medieval Times, and if you're looking for a fun, entertaining night out with a family, I'm going to go over the entire experience with no upgrades to show you what it would be like for you and your family. So let the tournament begin. Medieval Times is a medieval-themed 4-course dinner show that features jousting, horsemanship, and falconry showcased in a castle-like environment. We went on a Friday night and we were able to get tickets online for the event only a couple of days before a visit. I'll be featuring just the base ticket experience so you'll know what you'll be getting, but there are also several upgrades available that I'll go over as well. They do tell you in the email confirmation to show up at least an hour early to make sure that you have time to check in and get your table number. And when we arrived around 7 o'clock for our 8 p.m. dinner show, there was already a line forming outside of the castle. But once you're inside of the castle, you'll check in, get your crown and your table number, a photo taken, and then you're on your way into the Hall of Arms. The Hall of Arms is where you'll hang out until they call your table number, and while you're in the Hall of Arms, you'll get a chance to grab a couple of items that will help you cheer on your night for the night. You can also grab a drink or a souvenir cup while you're here, and there's a few different bars to head to, as well as a ton of fun souvenir gear and toys to help celebrate throughout the night. Once the arena is ready, your host will start calling you all in by your royal colors and table numbers. And I do have to say that the host was pretty awesome on the night of our visit. I thought he did a really great job.
Yeah, my lords, my ladies, are you prepared for the most glorious evening of your life?
Since we were in the red section, we were one of the last groups to go in, and since we didn't pay for any upgrades, we were also seated way up here. But even though we were at the very top of the arena, I still felt like it was a pretty good view, except for when the action was happening at the other end of the arena. But they made sure to spread the action all along the entire length of the arena. If you do want to get closer to the action, you can purchase a few different upgrades as you're getting your tickets online. For $15 more per person, you can get a royalty upgrade, where you'll get priority seating that's closer to the action, a VIP lanyard, and a cheering banner in the color of your night. If you and your family are celebrating a special occasion, for $20 extra per person, you'll also get priority seating, a VIP lanyard, and a cheering banner, as well as celebrity mementos that include a shout out in the arena during the show. You'll also get a framed group photo to take home with you. If you want to make sure that you're even closer to the action for the night, you can also purchase the Queen's Royalty Upgrade for $25 per person, and this also includes that VIP lanyard, the cheering banner, and a framed group photo. But you also get the opportunity to grab the best seats in the house, which are either the front row of any of the sections or the second row in the center section. One of the most fun parts about the entire show is getting a chance to cheer on your knight as they make their way through the tournament. You'll get assigned a knight color when you check in, and we had a fun time cheering him on as he made his way throughout the arena. Woohoo! Go Red Knight! Before the celebrations begin, your waiter will come around and give you the lay of the land and tell you a little bit about what to expect for the night and remind you who to cheer for. They'll start the show by introducing each of the knights as you get your first course, which is this delicious tomato soup, aka the Dragon's Blood Soup. And because it's medieval times, you won't get any utensils during your meal, so they do give you a wet wipe to clean your hands before your dinner comes, or you can always head to the bathroom before you get to your seats. Oh, I do also want to mention that if you do have any dietary requests, they do also have options for vegans, vegetarians, and gluten-free. After they've introduced you to all of the knights, they'll do an introductory qualifying round to help you get ready for the main event. I do love how interactive they are with the entire audience. In between each match, the knights will go back to their sections and throw roses into the crowds. So if you're seated a little bit closer to the arena, you'll get a better chance of being able to catch one. I was too far up here, so I highly doubt they were able to see me. In between each round, there's also these great little mini showcases where they'll showcase a falcon flying around the arena, as well as these magnificent dancing choruses that will show off throughout the arena. They're just beautiful. Right before the official tournament begins, you'll get your main meal, which is this roasted chicken, sweet buttered corn, and herb roasted potatoes, which I have to say I was pretty impressed with. It was a lot better than what I was anticipating, and I really enjoyed the whole meal, even though I would have appreciated some utensils. During the show in the top row where we were, it did get a little dark, so it was a bit difficult to kind of see your plate at times, but it really didn't bother me too much. Eventually, the real tournament begins, and in between bites of my chicken, I made sure to cheer on my red knight as he took on his first opponent. Each knight gets a chance to joust and do some hand-to-hand combat, and it was pretty fun to see our guy take on the other ones. Unfortunately, he didn't last very long through the first round, but it was still fun anyway. The blue knight ended up winning during our tournament, but don't worry, they do change the victor around, so don't be disappointed if you do get seated in the red area thinking that your knight's not going to make it very far. If you've attended a medieval times in the past, let me know which knight won during your experience and if you were a part of the winning team. For our final course, we were served vanilla ice cream with caramel and cheered on our knight as he finished off the tournament. If you're visiting Central Florida and looking for more things to do besides theme parks, I've got an entire playlist for you that I'm going to plug up on the screen right now. Until next time, everyone, I hope you have an amazing day and go out and enjoy some Florida sunshine.